Hello. Welcome to this update. So let's watch the tropics now. We have this one, invest 90L. So an elongated area of low pressure of the Florida coast is producing a large area disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Despite strong upper level winds, some gradual development is possible while the system moves northeast toward offshore the southeast coast. During the next couple of days, regardless of development, heavy rainfall will continue across portions of Florida through late this week. So just 20% chance of development. And then we have this guy in the Bay of Campeche. So it's a 40% chance of development in the next 7 days and 0 in the next 48 hours. So a broad area of low pressure is forecast to form over the southwestern Gulf of Mexico by this weekend or early next week. Environmental conditions appear conducive for gradual development of this system, and a tropical depression could form during the early or middle part of next week, while it moves slowly westward or west-northwestward. So this is the update. So the chances are increasing for the Bay of Campeche there. So for the Eastern Pacific, we also have one area here, 20% chance, offshore the southern coast of Mexico and Central America. A broad area of low pressure could form late this week, or a couple hundred miles off the coast of southern Mexico or Guatemala. Some slow development is possible this week and early next week, while the system meanders near the coast. So just 20% in the next 7 days. So let's see some models now. Let's see what the latest Euro has for this system near Florida. So still some rains continue in the Bahamas and Florida there, and then the low pressure moves north. It kind of forms a low pressure. Maybe this could be a tropical depression or something, but only for a short time. Kind of forms a low pressure later too, but then it will already be picked up by the jet and will be going north. So not a great chance for that. But it has a small window there to develop. And then down here, we start getting lots, some moisture there in the Bay of Campeche. And then this moisture kind of rides north and affects parts of the Gulf Coast there. But this run is over. So let's see the 0Z Euro from today. So it kind of shows the low pressure trying to develop in the Eastern Pacific there, and then more moisture in the Bay of Campeche, and it forms this low pressure there heading towards Mexico and hitting Mexico there. But then take a look at this. This is the Euro. Then it picks up this other ton of moisture from the Yucatan and blasts it north like with this tropical depression or something. But lots of moisture. This is for June 23rd. So we might have another potential system there later. So let's see the GFS. So let's see. Oh wait, let's put the last run because this one is still loading. So it has the low pressure there. Maybe, yeah, it doesn't really show it developing, just like an extra tropical low pressure there later. But then it has the moisture there in the southern Caribbean, Central America, and in Eastern Pacific, and all the models are showing like lots of rain in those areas, like tremendous amounts of rain in all those areas of Central America. So please be careful with that rain, regardless of tropical development or not. So let's see. The GFS first forms the system in the southern Caribbean there, then it moves north a little and dissipates. Then it starts forming this one in the Bay of Campeche, and kind of gets to a tropical storm or something and enters Mexico there. And lots of rain there, by the way. And then further in this run, lots of heavy rain still in Central America. And then it picks up this other system in the southern Caribbean by June 20th and heading north, hitting the Yucatan and heading north there, bringing the moisture to the Gulf in the same place the Euro showed and forming this system there. But then this year's total exaggeration. Don't listen to this at all. But a scenario like this, like with another tropical depression there, the moisture in the Gulf, we definitely could have this because the Euro was showing exactly the same thing here for the same date. But this is very unlikely. Take that as a grain of salt. But let's see. And it even has another low pressure there by June 29th, but that's extremely far out. So let's see the Canadian here. It has that system almost developing there, but not really, and heading north. But it shows the low pressure strengthening there as it heads north. So we gotta watch that. Maybe it does something. But it has this system in the Eastern Pacific kind of forming there, in the Eastern Pacific and affecting Central America. And then it has this system in the Bay of Campeche by June 19th. And then it heads into Mexico there as a pretty big tropical storm. So, and affects Mexico with all the rain there. And then it picks up this moisture starting to head north there from the Yucatan. So we gotta watch that. So the NAFGEN has kind of a system in the Eastern Pacific, more moisture in many places, and then, wait, it starts picking up like almost a low pressure there, and this moisture coming from Central America into the southern US there, but it's not showing big development or anything. So there's this AI model here. It's just an AI model, but let's see. It shows this system there, and then maybe more heavy rains by Central America, but nothing in the Eastern Pacific. Then it has this low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico there, and kind of affects Mexico. And then it forms maybe another low pressure later on by June 26, kind of in the same area, but that's far out. Let's see. The icon doesn't go very far, but let's see here. So, wait, this is June 15th, okay, June 18th. So by June 15th, it already has some moisture in the Bay of Campeche there. Let's see, and then it goes north, affects Louisiana and Texas. And then by June 19th and 20th, still some more moisture there, but then it ends. So we gotta watch this. Let's see what else is there here to see. Let's see some ensemble now. So here, this is the Euro ensemble, I think. It picks up some low pressures there, some low pressures maybe in the southern Caribbean and the Eastern Pacific, more low pressures near the Yucatan maybe by June 18th, and then this big low pressure in the Bay of Campeche by June 19th. So let's see. The GEFS here. So where is it? Here. So it picks up this powerful low pressure from the southern Caribbean and blasts it north, and more low pressures there in those areas. It shows lots of low pressure in those areas. But yeah, some of them are exaggerating a little bit. So let's see the GPS. So picks up some low pressures in the southern Caribbean too, and kind of takes them near Central America, and it picks up more low pressures in the Gulf there, and still another one by the end of the month there, and more low pressures later, maybe. But by June 17th there, yeah, it picks up more these low pressures instead of that one in the Bay of Campeche, but it has some there too. So let's see here. Wait. One second. So here, so this is the wind shear from the Euro. So it's very high in parts of the Atlantic there, in Florida, in the main development region too. But there's lower wind shear in like parts of Central America and the Bay of Campeche there. But by June 16th, it still shows some wind shear in the Gulf there. So we gotta watch this. And the GFS has less wind shear in those areas there, but it still shows some more wind shear by June 17th. And most of us are predicting this might form there in the Gulf by June 18th or 17th. So this coming wind shear won't be good for that. But you'll form for further to the west maybe. So let's, I guess we'll see. So let's see here. Some rain stuff. So more rains in Florida today in the Bahamas. Still some heavy rains in parts of Cuba too, and Central America especially in the coming days. More heavy rains in parts of Central America there, especially like Monday into Guatemala, Mexico, and all these days actually, Mexico and Guatemala, and many areas there. So let's see. Next 3 days, let's do step by step. Next 12 hours of rain accumulation, in the next 24 hours, next 3 days, shows more in Florida, Cuba, southern Mexico, Guatemala, and lots there in western Panama, in those areas. Next 5 days, a lot in Guatemala, Mexico, in those areas, and more in Honduras, western Nicaragua, Colombia, in those areas here. And only little in other parts of the Caribbean. So more heavy rain coming, especially for Central America. So please be careful with all these rains in Central America, and we'll keep you updated in Mexico and Texas in case that system forms. So we just want to say this in Spanish really quick in case someone from Mexico is watching. So let's see here. Good, so let's say this. Há uma probabilidade que se forme ciclone tropical em partes do Golfo de México semana que viene, sí, y puede afectar unas partes de México, assim. Será ciclone muito breve e sem muita força, pero há uma breve probabilidade que se forme e afecte partes de México com lluvias muy fuertes. Entonces, te mantendremos actualizados sobre esto y adiós. So, thanks for watching.